Your kids can eat the scraps from the kitchen. They're not guests here. Those words pierced me like a knife. My children, Emily and Jacob, sat frozen, their hopeful faces crumbling. My sister Laura's kids were treated like royalty, while mine were dismissed as if they didn't belong. At that moment, everything changed. I realized my parents never saw us as family, only as pawns in a cruel game. My family had planned takeout and asked Laura's kids first. Emily and Jacob waited patiently, only for my mother to snap. They'll eat whatever scraps are left. They're not guests. Laura, the golden child, basked in attention. Her kids interrupted adults, demanded truffle pasta and sushi with gold flakes, while mine quietly dreamed of just a burger. They wore designer clothes. My kids were mocked for wearing practical thrift store outfits. That Sunday, after car trouble made us late, my parents ignored us, fawning over Laura's new luxury SUV. When Emily shyly offered a drawing, my mother pinched it between two fingers and tossed it to the housekeeper. My father, all smiles, pulled out his gold pen to take orders from Laura's children. Imported water, gourmet meals, tiramisu, all without hesitation. Emily's eyes lit up. Jacob whispered about a hamburger. Then the silence. My children stared at their grandparents, waiting. My mother's face hardened. Your kids can eat scraps. They're not guests here. Jason's hand tightened in mine. Laura smirked. Don't forget, I'll be here all week. You'll cover my meals too, my husband's traveling. My father's tone was sharp. Set the table like a good servant. That's what you're good for. In that moment, it all clicked. Their hospitality was just a setup. Laura's suitcases by the door, the tension, the manipulation. Emily, Jacob, we're leaving, I said firmly. My father barked, don't be ridiculous. My mother added coldly, the children can have sandwiches. As I guided my kids out, Laura whispered the truth. They planned to make you house me. I told them you'd only agree if they broke you first. Outside, my father appeared furious. You're obligated to help your sister. She needs housing while we sort our finances. Suddenly, my tiny apartment was acceptable, after years of mockery, but I didn't bend. Call tomorrow with respect if you want to discuss this. That night, instead of crying, I treated my kids to Morton's Steakhouse. Their gasps of joy told me everything. We were worth more than scraps. At dinner, I called my godmother, Margaret, once my mother's best friend. She revealed the bombshell. My parents were broke. My father's business was crumbling. Laura's husband had left after discovering her secret debts, and the mansion was mortgaged to Margaret herself. They're 3 months behind on payments, she said. I've been waiting to see if they'd ever treat you as an equal. Then came the life-changing offer. A $5 million trust for my children, and full control over my family's financial future. The next morning, my parents and Laura appeared at my door disheveled, desperate. My father tried to push past me, but inside sat Margaret and her attorney. The truth spilled out: failed investments, mountains of debt, years of living a lie. This is a family matter, my father argued. Not anymore, Margaret cut him off. You mortgaged your empire to me. I set the terms. Laura can stay 2 weeks. You will treat my home and my children with respect. After that, I'll help you find affordable housing. Accept these boundaries or leave. 6 months later, I write this from my new home, purchased with Margaret's help. My children laugh in the backyard, no longer second class. My parents live in a modest condo. Laura works her first job. Slowly, through therapy, the toxic cycle cracks. Most importantly, Emily and Jacob learned what I wish I'd known years ago. We were never meant to live on scraps.